Hello everyone, welcome to Study with Varsha. In today's session, we are going to deep dive into AWS EFS, Elastic File System. Before we get technical, let me ask you something. See, imagine you and your friends share a Google Drive. Whatever the file one person upload, the other can instantly access it. Correct? See, here or you can imagine that Google Drive will be there. So what we do usually, we will share here something and another person immediately can access it. That exactly, that exactly how AWS EFS works. But instead of friends, it's your server and application sharing data together. So in this video, we will understand what EFS is, when to use it, its benefit, and some real-time use cases with simple human examples I'll take. By the end of this session, you will have complete clarity on how EFS fit in real-world projects. So in today's class, what we are going to discuss, main thing is what is AWS EFS. So if you want to understand this thing that what Amazon EFS, see, you don't worry about notes. They here the notes is and if you want, you can also Google it and you can refer AWS official document you will get. So see what here I have written. So Amazon EFS means Elastic File System is a fully managed serverless Elastic NFS file system that you can mount to multiple EC2 instances at the same time. Okay, and here it's a serverless, highly scalable file system that access multiple instances simultaneously. So think if you are talking, see, so if I'll say like think of it as a shared folder in the cloud that grows or syncs automatically as per your data. So imagine in starting only I give an example and that example only we will take in this session. So imagine a Google Drive or Dropbox that your whole team can access at the same time. In generally we do give a link and with the help of that link anyone can access it. If one person adds a file, other immediately see it. So EFS works similarly, but for server and application in AWS. Now the question is when to use EFS. So use EFS when you need shared storage that multiple servers application can read at the same time. Here only. Use EFS when you need a shared file system that can be accessed multiple compute resources at the same time. It is especially well suited for application that requires shared access to data, such as content management system where multiple web servers need access at the same time. 1 minute. Yeah. So, big data and analytics workloads where multiple instance process the same data set. And DevOps and CI/CD environment where build servers needs access to the shared code repository, like in CI/CD also you people understand. And media processing workflow for where multiple instance transport videos file from a central locations. So this was when to use. Even if I'll say, suppose in a I'll just take a real time example so you can understand in a better way. Suppose you live in a hostel with 10 roommates. So instead of everyone keeping a separate freeze, that freeze means here only. Okay. So hostel is there. So inside hostel, where what? 10 roommates is there. And instead of keeping a separate freeze for everyone, freeze. That is you can consider as EBS. Okay. You keep one big freeze and that will be shared. So here that big freeze that will be shared. So all the 10 roommates can use that freeze, and that big freeze we consider as EFS, Elastic File System. So where all roommates can keep and access food. So everyone see the same things. Understood? So this is nothing but EFS, and when we use, I hope you understand. Now, benefits of Amazon EFS. What is the benefit? First thing is scalability. So EFS automatically grows and shrink as you need or remove files. So you only have to pay whatever you are using. It can scale to petabytes of data without manual intervention. So you don't need to scale the data. Understood? If traffic will be high and if something more you have to store at that time, it automatically will grow the size and your files and nothing will be gone. Everything will be there. And when traffic will be not there, it automatically shrink. So pay whatever you need. Shared access, that I here only I take example, right? That is shared. So it allow multiple Amazon EC2 instance to access same file system at the same time. One file is there, so multiple EC2 means multiple server can access the same file at same time, which is essential for many distributed applications. Now, managed shared access we understood. Managed services. First we'll explain high availability. So high availability and durability, it means in a simple way, data is stored across multiple availability zones. See, EFS stores data across multiple availability zones within a region, making it highly available and durable. Your data is protected against the failure of a single availability zones and cost effective because EFS offers different storage classes to optimize cost. The standard class is for frequently accessed files, while the one zone and infrequent access class are for the data that is accessed less often, reducing storage class. In a simple way, pay as you go. So pay only for the storage you actually use. So that is cost effectively. Manage services. So here in a simple word we can say no need to manage hardware, patching and scaling. Okay, it is fully managed and meaning AWS handles all the underlying infrastructure including provisioning, patching and backups, saving your time and efforts, and maximum small scale and mid-level organization prefer to use because of this. And now use cases of Amazon EFS. Before that, I just want to explain these benefits in a more better way. So think a Netflix applications will be there. So no matter how many people are logged in, that is multi-access. So everyone can see the same movie, and that is file. If Netflix add more movies, that it means scales, and you don't have to upgrade your TV. It grow automatically because from there Netflix only adding movie, you don't need to do. So you don't worry about where Netflix servers are managed. So this is the benefit of EFS. Now we can move to use cases of EFS. So first thing is web hosting. Web hosting means that simple means web hosting means shared content. Web hosting means shared content. It means multiple EC2 instance service or website serving a website can access the same HTML, CSS and image stored in EFS. For example, multiple shop employees sharing the same inventory rack. Now, here only, uh, you know, data science and machine learning provides a shared file system for data scientists and researchers to store and access large data set of training machine learning models. DevOps and developer producing creating a central file share for developer to store code tools and build artifacts. making it easy for teams to collaborate. Media and entertainment, storing and sharing large media files for video editing, rendering, and content production workflows. Database backups using EFS as a target for data backups. So this is the some use cases. Now I just want to show you all the see first one is EFS architecture diagram. If you will focus, zoom, I'm just trying to zoom it. And now if you people can focus, you can see one is EFS model. And you know guys, one thing that 1 minute. I just want to explain you here. This is availability zones and this is the second availability zones. And here is the EC2. It means our resource or server. So this is an Amazon EFS Elastic File System architecture diagram. EFS architecture diagram. So component that will be Amazon EFS left, that is red storage icon. Okay, and a fully this one. And this is a fully managed file storage and services that can be mounted on multiple EC2 instances. This is the EFS and that will be mounted to the multiple EC2 instance, one EC2 and second EC2. Work like a shared file system accessible from many servers at the same time. So see, this is the EFS. It can be accessed from this EC2 also and from this EC2 also. Now EFS mount target. So this green icon is nothing but EFS mount target. I know that you are not able to see, but whatever I am explaining, just focus it. EFS mount target. This green one is EFS mount target. So to connect EC2 instance with EFS, AWS uses mount target. This is the EC2 and this is the EFS. To connect with this, we need EFS mount target inside each availability zones. This is one AZ, this is second AZ. Each mount target gives the EC2 instance in that AZ a network entry point to the EFS file system. Now, EC2 instance, this one and this one. This orange is EC2. So these are virtual servers running inside each availability zone. This one is different and this one is different. They access the same file system using the mount target. With this EFS mount target and with the help of this EFS mount target, both EC2 are what they are accessing the same EFS file. So two AZs are shown here, 1 and 2. Each is at its own EC2 instance and mount target. So this for this EC2 own mount and for this they have own mounts. So this design improves availability and fault tolerance. Now the question is how it works. So the EFS file system is created once and stored originally, not tied with any to and one availability zones. And each availability zone has a mount target which act like a gateway for EC2 instance in the AZ. You know, like why we use internet gateway in VPC? Because with the help of internet gateway only our subnets will interact with the outside world, and that we called as a public subnet. In the same way, with the help of here EFS target mount target, we can EC2 can communicate with that EFS file. So this allow data consistency and high availability across multiple servers and agents. In simple words, if you will ask me what is EFS architecture diagram, so this diagram shows multiple EC2 instance in different availability zones here, sharing the same Amazon EFS file through mount targets. It commonly used to for web application content management, share storage for workloads and containerized apps. Now come to the second point, and that is nothing but EFS use cases diagram. See, if you want, I can explain, or if you want, you can. I'll click here, it will take me to the directly to that official document of the AWS. See, here is the original diagram. Okay, so here see, first one reason, this is different reason, means two availability zone, US East 1 and US East 2. Okay, this is official document, you can also refer, same. Okay, so here one is the US East 1, US East 1A, US East 1B, US East 1C, US East 1A, US West B, US C. Three things is there. This is two reasons and multiple ability zones. So here, see, client and user, left side, that is blue icon. Are you able to see? Able to see? User accessing the web application through their browser. Okay. And now, if, see, so here it is written, disaster recovery, stability, blah, blah, not our cases. So this is the documentation. And if you want me to explain, I will not explain each and everything, but see, whatever thing I'm going to explain you, this is two reasons, and this is the EFS file, and one that is NFS, that is NFS client, that is NFS client. EFS mount target, EFS mount target, EFS mount target. So this NFS client will interact with the help of EFS mount, and here also EFS mount, and that NFS also will connect with the help of mount table. And here is the what we can EFS files, that is writable, and that will fail over another reasons, that is the RTO of minute. So this is the official document when we will do disaster recovery, that we called as a DR. See friends, if you want to study, I'll share this link, you can go and study in a detailed way. Now see, the data migration also sometime we do. So how we will do, see, this is for prod, this is sandbox, this is the VPC, and how with the help of like use cases only we are explaining. So how, see, if you have to migrate the data, so with the help of EFS, how we can do migration, like by syncing the files with each other. This is the flow diagram of for that. And this is data distribution, how we can do distribution. And this is low latency file, how we can do low latency and that migration. So each and everything, if you will follow this official document, you will get. Now that was the use cases. EFS scalability diagram. Scalability diagrams, how we it will do scales. So yeah, come here. See, regional EFS file system. So how it will get scaled. This is the elastic file system that is in a green color. Now, see, mount target, mount target, mount target. You understand, like with the help of mount target only, EC2 will communicate to interact with that EFS. So everywhere mount target will be there. Now, our question was that scale it, how it do automatically scale. So this is the three ability zones, and each ability zone have their own subnet with a different IP range, 10.0.1.024, and here 224 and here 424. And inside that EC2 is there, inside that subnet, EC2 will be there. Let our resource or our servers will be there, and that have their own some, IPs will be there. So this is the automatically it scales in the three ability zones. Now, one zone EFS file system. So, you will go and explain and learn each and everything here, it explained in a very detailed way. And again, if you guys are facing any doubt or anything will be there, come to me, I'll explain. EFS benefit diagram, if you click here, you will go and you will get it. See users, and that is the CloudFront, and from CloudFront you will go to the AWS S3 bucket, and how it will Amazon Cognito rules, Amazon this API gateway, that will go to Lambda, then will go to the file manager, and then EFS here, how it will work, this Amazon file system, each and everything here explained in a very detailed way. Go and follow the official document. If you want, come ping in the comment box. I will share the link from where you directly can get it. Otherwise, just Google Pay likho that I want this thing EFS ka architecture and this. It will explain you. So this was the thing. So EFS is, if I'll say, so EFS is like a shared folder in the cloud, always available, always scale in your application or team needs to access the same set of files from multiple places. And EFS is the right solution. It saves cost, removes complexity, and ensure everyone work on the same data without durability. So thank you for watching Study with Varsha. And what we can say, so that's all about AWS EFS, that is Elastic File System. We understand what is, when to use, the benefit, and some real world use cases with examples. Also, I explain you. Remember, EFS is just like a shared folder, as I've already told, in the cloud, and always available, always scalable, and super useful when multiple servers or applications need to access the same data. I hope this session helped you to understand EFS in a clear and practical way. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dive session on AWS and DevOps topic. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.